The most effective way to reduce churn is by understanding the issues causing it and rectifying them. A good cancellation flow will enable you to identify those issues, and it might just also prevent cancellations too. In this video, I'm going to show you how to reduce churn with a SaaS cancellation flow. Hi, I'm Peter from UserActive, where we help SaaS founders create meaningful products users love. If you find these videos helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and remember to hit the bell icon so you get notified each time we publish a new video. So let's start by clarifying, what exactly is a cancellation flow? Well, it's an in-app experience that provides a process for your users to cancel their subscription. Ultimately, this flow is designed to understand the reasons your users want to cancel and, if possible, to prevent it. For the purpose of this video, we're going to reference a cancellation flow that we recently designed for Virtual Summit software. So let's take a look at 3 things that your cancellation flow needs to address in order to reduce churn. First of all, you want to attempt to prevent the cancellation. Here, you're trying to retain the user by rectifying any issues they might have. The first step is to ask the user why they want to cancel. And we present a selection of reasons, each of which have a different response depending on which they select. So, for example, if your user selects that they're having difficulty using the software, we can respond with the option to connect them with customer support. Other common reasons for cancelling might be that the user doesn't currently have a need for the software. In some instances, this might be temporary, and therefore, providing the option to pause the subscription and retain their account data might be the best solution. So the second thing that you might wish to do is to attempt to handle any objections that the user might have. A typical objection might be around pricing. If your user selects that they think that the pricing is too costly, then you can attempt to handle this by having them review whether they're on the right plan and maybe suggesting a downgrade if that is the case. You might also handle this by offering a temporary discount, particularly if they're a startup who may have a greater requirement in the future. Now, the third thing you'll want to achieve with your cancellation flow is to capture information, both about the profile of the users who are cancelling and their reasons for doing so. Based on your users' reasons for cancelling, your flow should respond with relevant questions designed to capture further information. For example, for the case we discussed earlier where a user is having difficulty with the software, we can ask them to explain their specific challenge in greater detail. You can use these insights for feedback on what to improve about your product. So, monitoring the type of users who cancel can also provide insight into the profiles who are less successful with your software, and that way you can further develop your ICP. In summary, it's important to provide a good cancellation experience so that your user is left with a positive impression. Although data shows that users returning after they cancel is fairly uncommon, leaving a positive impression does make this more likely. But perhaps even more probable is the benefit of referrals via word of mouth from those who have received value using your software and were left with a good experience when they cancelled. If you need help designing a cancellation flow for your SaaS, please reach out to us at useractive.io. In the meantime, I hope you managed to reduce churn by gaining a deeper insight into the common causes for cancellation in your SaaS. That way, you can continue to improve your product, get more users, and grow.